Hi, I'm Angelina. Today I'm going to be leading a 30-minute core and cardio HIIT workout. It's going to be structured with a 5-minute warm-up, 20-minute HIIT portion, divided into 2 rounds, each round consisting of 4 exercises, 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off, and a 1-minute 20-second rest in between each round. And you're going to complete each of those rounds twice, and then we'll have a 5-minute cool down. There's no specific equipment needed for today. I just have my mat for floor work, and then a water, I'll stay hydrated, and then myself. And I encourage you to play your own music because I'm unable to provide it. So put that on and then let's get right started. All right. So we're going to start by just rolling our neck, warming up our bodies from head to toe. Trying to make as big of a circle around as you can. Really opening up the cervical part of our spine. And go the other direction, nice and slow. Sometimes when we do a lot of planks, our necks can get stiff, so I want to make sure to stretch it out. All right, let's start warming our upper body. So I'm going to cross the arm across the body, stretching that, pulling around the arm, holding this here, and switch arms. Again, this arm is pulling that extended arm closer to your body. All right, and let's reach up. Opposite hand, grab the opposite elbow, going behind the head, reaching back, keeping your chest open, stretching that shoulder and triceps. All right, other arm, same thing. Alright, and let's get into a quad stretch. So standing on one leg, same hand, grab same foot, pushing that knee back and that hip forward, arm out for balance. Really stretching our quads here. Feeling those little muscles in your ankles working. And switch. Same thing. Having that good alignment. Alright, and let's make it towards the ground. So we're sitting here, bending one leg, extending the other leg out. That foot is by the inner thigh, reaching for that toe, and leaning in. If you can't reach the foot, you're at least reaching for the shin. Really stretching the hip and your hamstrings. And switch. Seeing with every breath if you can go a little bit farther. Starting to feel our muscles loosening up. Ready to work. Alright, and let's get into a calf stretch. Gonna go on my hands and feet. Put all that weight on one leg, driving that heel to the ground. Feeling that stretch along that calf. And then bend the knee. Now stretching the Achilles. Alright, and switch sides. So all that weight now is moving onto the other leg. Again, driving that heel to the ground. And bending that knee. Stretching our Achilles. And stand back up. Now we stretch out our calves. Let's start warming up and we're gonna do some calf raises. So hands on the hips. We're just elevating onto our toes. Getting those heels off the ground, coming right back down, nice and soft. Really squeezing at the top and control on the way down. And let's start by stretching a little more. So I'm going to extend one leg out, bending leg, reaching down for the ground. Our hips are going back, trying to touch the ground, pushing all the way through. Nice fluid movement. Stretching the hamstrings, that extended leg. And let's get into some Frankensteins. So we're stepping, opposite hand, touching that opposite foot, keeping that leg straight as you can. Just alternating. All right, and let's start to get our heart rates up a little bit. Let's get into some karaoke. We're gonna go from side to side, forward, behind, nice and quick feet. Just nice back and forth. And let's get into some jumping jacks. So we're out, in, on our toes. Starting to breathe a little more heavily. We're going to be working some cardio today. And let's get into a nice jog while I explain. So for round one, we have power skips. So it's like you're skipping. We just really want to over-exaggerate, driving up high, and then skipping Frankenstein. So like the warm-up, so we're going to add a little hop in it. So we're a little bounce in between, still reaching for that toe. And then quick feet in and out. So we're gonna get in a squat position. We're gonna go in and out. Nice and quick on our toes. And then the last one, we're gonna get into a plank. And we're gonna jump to the sides of our hands. Modification, we're stepping like this. And then we'll have a 1 minute, 20-second rest. Then we'll go on round two, then repeat it all through. So as we're jogging right now, hold this a bit here. So we're gonna start into those power skips. Definitely starting to feel body's getting warmer. That's good. Muscles preparing. And we're gonna start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So power skips can be in place. If you want to move forward a bit, you can, but if you're learning the room, you can just do it in place. Driving opposite hand and knee up. Trying to be explosive off of that leg. Push it in. Really feeling your toes working. Ankles through your calves, your quads. It might feel a little funny, but definitely is working your whole body. See if you can go up a little higher every time with your jump. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Taking your breath in. Then we have those skipping Frankensteins. Modification. We're just doing those Frankensteins, but try not to hop. We're gonna start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we're here. Reaching for the opposite toe. If you can't, really striving for it. Look on your feet. Again, modification. Still trying to swing that leg forward. Keeping it straight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. And then we're gonna have quick feet in and out in the squat position. Modification, we're just going nice and slow. Your squat doesn't have to be super low, the lower the better, but we at least just want to keep our weight more down. In 3, 2, 1, go. So we're here, and have your hands out, hands together. So we're out and in. Trying to have your head not bob up and down. Stay low if you can. Quick on those toes. Starting to feel the quads burn. Keep pushing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Then we have those plank hops, so alternating side. So last exercise for this round, we'll have our break. Making your way to the ground. We're going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we're here, plank, jumping to the side of the hands, shooting back out. Modification, we're stepping, trying to add the hop if you can. And when we shoot back out, we don't want to drop our hips too far or leave it high up. We want to have that nice table, flat back. Try and go as fast as you can while staying in control. Keep pushing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Great job. Grab a drink of water. That was more of the cardio portion. Now we're going to focus more on our core. So for round 2, we have 40 seconds of your plank, rotating to side plank, and a crunch if you can. So on the forearms and feet, turn to the side, crunch in, elbow to knee, and rotate. Modification is holding the plank here, or half on each side. And then we have our reverse crunches. So laying down on your back. Feet are up, lifting those hips from the ground, controlling the way down. After that, we have our plank toe tap. So we're in a plank here. I'm gonna reach opposite hand to opposite toe, extending back out. So, and then we'll have our around the world dead bug. So it's like a normal dead bug on your back, except you're gonna do one limb at a time and then bringing it back in slowly. And then we'll have our 1 minute rest. All right, and we are gonna start those plank rotate with the crunch in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So here, rotate to the side, elbow to knee, and then switch. Trying to keep that nice line, not having that hip drop. Working all sorts of our abs right now. Transverse abdominals, which cinch your waist and your obliques. Keep pushing. Staying nice and controlled. Really squeezing that core. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Catching that breath, and then we'll have those reverse crunches, making it way to your back on the ground or your mat. And we're going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we're here, lifting those hips off the ground, squeezing the core, feeling this in your upper core and your lower to control on the way down. Trying to keep those feet off the ground. We're not going to just slam them down. We're keeping them up in the air the whole time. And if you want, extending those legs up. If you want to push yourself, nice and controlled. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. And then we have our plank toe tap. We're gonna start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we're gonna plank, reach in for that opposite toe. Nice and controlled. We come back to the plank, we're not sagging, we're not staying flat, we're gonna have nice and flat. You're using your core, not arching that back. Squeezing all those muscles, feeling that strengthening in your arms too. Really feeling all parts of your abs working. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. And next, we just have our round the world dead bug, and we'll have our break. I'm gonna adjust my mat a little. We're gonna start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we're up, one limb at a time, extending out, holding it there until it makes it back around the world. Trying to have as little movement as you can, unless it's that one arm or leg moving. Other legs and arm, trying to keep them still. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Great job. Grab a drink. Definitely feeling our heart rates being elevated, breathing a lot more, trying to get that oxygen to those muscles. We got a 1 minute rest here. You want to keep your chest open. So allow for that good breathing. It helps put your hands on your head. Walk around. So next we have round 1. Again, same thing all the way through. And we'll have round 2, and then we'll have our cool down. So just a reminder, for round 1, we have those power skips, and then the skipping Frankensteins, and then the quick feet in and out, and then the plank hop to the side and the other side. All right, so we're gonna get right back into it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So that power skips, nice and explosive, like you're a little kid going to run to get ice cream. You're excited, just exaggerating those movements. Reaching for that ceiling. Nice and explosive off that leg. Feeling you're working through your toes all the way up to your hips and your arms and fingertips. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. And then we'll have those Frankensteins skipping. Let's move this back a little bit. We're going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we're here. Hand reaching for that opposite toe. Light on your feet. Modification. Just doing those Frankensteins, but if you can, try and push yourself. It's our last time doing them. Five, four, three, two, one, and rest. Then we'll have the quick feet. Keeping that body nice and low. And we're gonna start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we're here, in and out. Nice and quick. Like you're a football player, volleyball player, anything like that. You're gonna anticipate for the next movement, for a ball. Feeling that burn in your quads. Trying to keep our chest up the best we can, but nice and low at the same time. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. And then we have those plank hops to each side. And we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1, go. Trying to get those feet as close to their hands as possible. All depends on your flexibility, but do what you can for your body. Halfway, keep pushing. Keeping that core tight. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Great job. All done with that round. That 1 minute, 20-second rest. Grabbing a drink of water, staying hydrated. Breathing in the nose, out the mouth. And we have the round 2 with more core focus. Just a reminder, so we have that plank rotating with that crunch. So we're here, rotating to the side, crunch. And then we have our reverse crunches, laying on our back, going up. And then we have our plank toe tap. So we're here, plank, reaching for that toe. And then we have the around the world dead bug. And we're gonna start with that plank variation in 3, 2, 1, go. If you can't do the rotation, just hold a plank, but try and push yourself, even if it's just taking away that crunch. I'm gonna do a little bit better every week. No, it's not easy. I'm not very good at my side planks, but keep working on them, you'll get there. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Making our way to our backs for those reverse crunches. Catching that breath quickly before we go nice high intensity. In 3, 2, 1, go. If you can, try and extend those legs, get those hips off as far as you can from the ground. Nice and slow on the way back. You want it easier, putting those hands below the lower back. Harder, hands out, further to the side, making your core take over more. Keep pushing here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. And we have those plank toe taps. Again, going on those hands and feet. And we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, go. So we're here, reach over the toe, coming all the way down. We're not just tucking, we're making sure we come all the way back down to that plank, and then shooting right back up. Working on our flexibility here as well as strength building. Keep pushing. Really focusing all your energy towards your core. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Then we just have our around the world dead bug, and then we'll have our nice cool down. So close to the end, don't give up now. And we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1, go. Again, one limb at a time, nice and slow. Mind over your body here. You can control what you do. Really trying to get rid of that little groove in your lower back. Focusing on putting your belly button into your spine. Keep pushing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Great job. Grab a drink of water. Way to stick with it. Definitely breaking a sweat. Just letting your body take that time to recoup. If you feel that you can do so, I'm going to start getting into that cool down stretch. We're going to start with the quad. So same hand, same foot. Pushing that knee back. Hip forward. Hand out for balance. If you need to, holding onto a chair or something helps. Keeping those hips level. And switch. Holding this here. Keeping that chest open. All right. We're gonna have the feet a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. We're gonna reach up and over, down the side of the body, looking up at the hand, really stretching as this arm's going up, that foot is going down into the ground. And switch, other side. Seeing with every breath, you can go a little bit deeper. It looks different for everybody. All right. And if you feel you can, without too much blood rush in your head, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna hang down, reaching for those toes. Just relaxing. Trying to reach for that ground if you can. You're not overextending your knees. You're just letting those knees soften a little bit. Stretching it in the back of your legs, from your hamstrings to your calves. All right. I'm going to just roll my ankles because all that jumping movement we did. It's definitely not easy on them. All right. I'm gonna make it down for a hip flexor stretch. So this foot is gonna go on my knee, pushing that other knee out. Really feeling that stretch on the outside of my hip. Down my leg. And switch. Letting your muscles relax. Feeling that tension, but just try and let that go. Heart rate's definitely come down. Breathing's easier. All right. Since we really worked on our core today, I'm going to get into a seal. So my hands, legs are back, hips go to the ground, reaching up, looking up. And I'm going to sit my hips back to a child's pose. Sitting on the feet, arms out straight, relaxing here. And get into a butterfly. Just reflect on everything we've done today. Feet together, knees down, chest up. Again, I love these workouts because they're nice and short. And as you can see, I'm in a different setting. I'm at home. You can do these anywhere you feel like. Now if the weather's getting better, this is a great thing to do outside. Just get some fresh air. And just remember, take care of yourselves. I know midterms are coming up. So good luck, and thanks for watching.